Welcome to the Esoteric Empire. Cancer, we're going to see what your timeless message is. You already know the title before I do, but the whole point of these timeless messages is to see where you can find some healing for yourself. A message that's supposed to speak directly to your spirit and kind of surpass all of the flesh and the 3D. So let's get into it. You're stuck in the past. You keep reliving all of these memories, all of the good times, but you can't create present moments of good. You just keep feeling like happiness is in the past. You're thinking you don't have the lifestyle that you want, or you can't enjoy life the way that you want. You don't have the time, or you don't have the resources. It's a little negative, Cancer. I'm already seeing you need to flip the perspective. That's why you have the 69 as your symbol. You can look at things that way, but you also know you can flip over and see it a whole nother way. You can look from within your shell or step out of it and see the world in a whole new way. Promises. I see that you have a family. I see that you have people that care, but you feel alone. Like, I have all these things, but I feel lonely. I feel alone. I don't feel good. I don't feel happy. You've gotten wind of something. You know, you keep having these depressive thoughts. You're in a depressed state. But you definitely can rise up out of that, okay? You have to want to, though, Cancer. So you got some disappointing news, or you just been feeling sad lately, right? But what you haven't done is gotten over it. That's the part that I feel like you're having a really tough time on. Getting out of that sunken place. Where is this stemming from? Patterns. And doing things the way that everybody else has done them. Everyone that you know, your family, the people that you look up to. You're living robotically. You're living a life for someone else. And that's why you're not happy. You're so logical that now that you have all of these feelings that are coming up, you're like, I don't know what to do with these. When it comes to emotions, Cancer, yes, you should balance them out with logic, but you also have to let emotions flow. You keep trying to stop it, and that's why you have not swam to another surface. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, picture it this way. Cancer, you're at the bottom of the ocean. It's dark. You can't see shit. And your logic tells you don't do anything because it's dark. You don't know what you're going to run into. Emotions will tell you, hey, water is the current. If the water moves, you move too. You go where the water takes you. You experience those emotions. And sooner or later, you'll be on the surface again. You'll see the light again. But you have to want to swim upwards. You got to tell yourself, hey, we're not staying down here. We're going back up. Crabs belong on the beach, not at the bottom of the ocean. Actually, I'm not sure. Don't hermit I don't know. You got to choose which way you want to go, though, Cancer, okay? Do you want to be, amongst the sun? Do you want to be happy? Or do you want to feel this low vibration where nothing is really moving? You're stagnant because you won't do anything. You won't move. You have to do something, Cancer. Your soul depends on it at this point. Your emotions depend on it. How you perceive life. You have all these beautiful things around you, and you're so logical about maybe what isn't right or why you feel like. Let all of that go. You have to let all of it go. And by the way, fuck anybody who says like you shouldn't be living the way that you want to live. I feel like you're hung up on trying to impress people. Live your life for yourself. So the oracle cards we have here is heartache and loss and emotional loss. So, okay, maybe you have lost something near and dear to your heart, or maybe somebody, said something that really bruised your ego. So what? You got to do something about this. And I'm talking to you like this because I know you've been in this sunken place for a while now. And I'm not going to allow you to be there anymore. You got to rise up. You have to do it yourself. Like, you know, I don't know if all of you guys have experienced this, but you know when you were little and you would cry about something and your mom would be like, I'll give you something to cry about. That's what life is going to do to you if you don't straighten up. It's almost like you've been living so good for so long. One little thing bad happens to you and you're like, why is this happening to me? What did I do wrong? And the question is, why not you? You know, like what makes you so perfect that you can't experience bad things sometimes? But it's almost like you missed pain so much that you just want to hold on to it. And now you don't know what to do because that's all you've been, you know, bringing onto yourself. But at some point, you got to say, okay, I don't want to feel sad. I want to feel happy. And there's always room for you to feel that way because happiness is just what's happening in the moment. It's the present. Now, if you don't want to accept that present, you want to live in the past, then of course you're going to feel sad because you're never going to feel like you're in the right. It's like if you are in a music video and the wrong music's playing and everyone's dancing around you and you're hearing a sad song. That's what you're doing in life right now. Now, get on the right wave. Change your current perspective. Change your current situation in life. Change your current job. Change your current mood. Change your current perspective of how you think life is supposed to be. Learn some new things. Find some new hobbies. Like, I don't know what's happened in this time where everyone feels like it's almost like you're supposed to be depressed. Like, since when? We have all these people saying they're depressed and all these people saying that they just don't know how to get out of it. And I understand it can feel terrible. But at the same time, you have to realize like you as a person have the power to get yourself out of that mindset. Especially when you have all these things that you want. And I almost feel like people they get so complacent because they have everything that they want. They don't know what to do. They don't know what else to do. But there's all this life around you, all this environment, all this world around you, and you can't figure out something to do to get your mind off of thinking that the world sucks. We have the internet, for crying out loud. You can literally hop on there and travel to another country. Like, there's so many things to do, and I just need you to understand that. There's so many things. And I just hope that you're not seeing this as just me yelling at you. But what I'm trying to do is remind you, like, there's so much more. There's so much more, Cancer. So don't give up because just, giving up won't do anything, okay? Let's see what advice I can give you. What attitude do you need to have to change this? I basically already told you, but let's see. Abundance. You have so much, like I said. You have so much. This card is reminding me that, there's people out there that don't even have clean water. You know what I'm saying? And you have that times, I don't even know. Like your toilet water is basically cleaner than some places around the world. And instead of just little things like that, like you got to stop looking at everything so huge and allowing things to defeat you. Look at this card. You're one of the flies. You're one of the things getting wrapped up. When I say wrapped up, I mean wrapped up in your emotions. You need to start speaking life into things. You need to start figuring out why you feel so sunken. And if you need my help on that, I can definitely help you. But you got to stop with the pity party. It's not going to help you. It hurts you. I think there's people that love you, and I think there's people that look up to you, that they need you to be better than what you're being right now because you have the ability to. I'm not saying that whatever you went through isn't worthy of you feeling sad, but what I'm saying is, how long are you going to be sad? How long are you going to be defeated? And then honestly, is it even worth feeling defeated? Like, you look like you have everything right now except for your own affirmation of, I'm a good fucking person. It's like you're just weighing yourself down. Cancer, pull yourself out of the sunken place, okay? I'll see you in the next video.